Week 12 of the fantasy basketball season. Here's a few guards I looked at off the wire this week. The first guard, Cole Anthony of the Orlando Magic. So Cole Anthony's starting to get things going over the last few weeks with more playing time and opportunity. And he's been a hot pickup off the wire over the last couple weeks. Still available right now is Anthony in 74% on the season, 7.9 points a game, 2.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 0.9 threes, and 40% from the field. But the last couple weeks, since he's gotten it going, 15.7 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.4 steals, 1.6 threes, and 42% from the field. So I know his field goal percentage isn't good as Cole Anthony. He's not a great assister of the basketball, but scoring the basketball, hitting three-pointers, and steals, what he's really going to bring fantasy owners. January 9th versus the T-Wolves, 12 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 38% from the field. January 10th versus the Bucks, 18 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, a block, 3 threes, 33% from the field. And January 12th versus the 76ers in a nice victory, 27 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes, 64% from the field. So he's playing great basketball. He's getting to the hoop. He's hitting threes as Anthony. And we know he was a highly touted prospect a few years ago coming out of college, but never lived up to the bill. But right now, since he's getting more opportunity over the last few weeks, he's putting up points and making plays, and definitely a guard to add this week. The next guard, Grayson Allen of the Phoenix Suns. So Grayson Allen, he was banged up in last night's ball game for this Sun team, and right now he's going to be day-to-day with left knee soreness. But I believe he's going to return Allen. I mean, he's a three-point specialist, obviously, and someone who could rebound a little bit at the guard position, and also versatile point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. He qualifies on the season, 11 points a game, 3.1 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 2.4 threes, and 43% from the field. So like I said, three-point shooting and decent rebounding at the position is what he's going to bring owners. I know the field goal percentage isn't great this season for Allen, where last season he was a 49% shooter, and this year only 43% shooter. But he's going to score points off the bench for this Phoenix Sun team, and I think he's going to be day-to-day right now with the knee injury. January 9th versus the Hawks, 23 points, 2 rebounds, and assists, 5 threes, 87% from the field. January 11th versus the Jazz, 14 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, 4 threes, 45% from the field. Then January 12th, before he went out in that game, he was playing well, 13 points versus the Hornets, a rebound, 2 steals, 3 threes, 57% from the field. So his scoring's gone up a little bit over the last few weeks here is Grayson Allen. We know he missed a decent amount of games from December 23rd to December 31st. But like I said, he's been back. He's hitting the 3-ball. He's playing well. And he's one of the main pieces off the bench for this Sun team, playing anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes a game. So I believe he's a solid add as long as he could be back in the next couple games here and stay healthy. Next add, Spencer Dinwiddie of the Dallas Mavericks. So obviously with Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic out for this Mav team, Dinwiddie and Hardy, they're getting expanded roles and playing for this Dallas Mavericks team. On the year, 9.6 points a game, 2.4 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 1.2 threes, and 38% from the field on the season. But the last couple weeks since the expanded role, 14 points a game, 3.4 boards, 5.6 assists, 1.3 threes, and 41% from the field. Scoring and assisting in the basketballs with Dinwiddie's going to bring fantasy owners. And like I said, with the expanded role, he's definitely done that, playing 35, 40 minutes a game with the injuries to Kyrie and Doncic. January 7th versus the Lakers, 19 points, 6 boards, 8 assists, a steal, a 3, 53% from the field. January 9th versus the Trailblazers, 17 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, a steal, a 3, 1% from the field. And January 12th versus the Nuggets, 16 points, 4 boards, 10 assists, a steal, 30% from the field. So his field goal percentage is going to hurt fantasy owners. But like I said, assisting, 3-point shooting, he could really bring scoring, and even a decent rebounder at the guard position. 4 or 5 boards he's been getting of late. So right now, like I said, Irving, Doncic, no timetable, especially for Doncic when he's going to return to the lineup for this Dallas Mav team. And Dinwiddie, the veteran's taking advantage of the playing time. And I think he has decent fantasy value right now. Is Dinwiddie available in tons of fantasy leagues at 77%. The next adds his teammate, Jaden Hardy of the Dallas Mavericks, available in 92% of fantasy leagues on the season, 8.1 points a game, 1.5 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1.3 threes, and 43% from the field. And since he's got the expanded role with the injuries, 13.7 points a game the last couple weeks, 1.7 boards, 2.1 assists, 2.6 threes, and 50% from the field. So Hardy, he's going out there, he's scoring the basketball pretty decently for this Dallas Mavs team, and he's playing about 25-30 minutes a game. And like I said, with these injuries in this Dallas lineup, he's going to get opportunity. I know he's coming off a bad game, but I still will go out there on the wire and get him January 7th versus the Lakers. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, 3 threes, 54% from the field. January 9th versus the Trailblazers, 25 points, 2 assists, a steal, 5 threes, 55% from the field. And January 12th, like a bad game versus Denver, 5 points, 3 assists, a steal, with 14% from the field. So pretty much he's a pure scorer. He's not going to do much in other categories as Jaden Hardy. But if you need scoring and someone with little versatility that's qualified point guard and shooting guard and getting an opportunity for this Dallas Mavs team, he's more of a deeper league ed. But like I said, scoring the basketball and 3-point shooting, he could bring to owners. Next head's Keon Johnson of the Brooklyn Nets. He's been on the list a lot, Keon Johnson, this season, and he's available in tons of fantasy leagues, surprisingly, in 81% on the season. 8.4 points a game, 3.4 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 1.5 threes, and 36% from the field. But the last couple weeks, since he's gotten the starting nod in a lot of minutes, 13.3 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1.4 steals, 2.3 threes, and 36% from the field. Just Johnson, he's going out there, scoring the basketball, playing anywhere from 35 minutes a game for this net team. And we know this net team, they're not going anywhere this season. We already saw some deals they've made this year. Trading away Dennis Schroeder about a month ago to the Golden State Warriors, then trading Finney Smith and Shake Milton to the Los Angeles Lakers. And even with D'Angelo Russell in town for this net team, where I believe he's going to be bought out or flipped once again at the deadline, he's playing major minutes as Keon Johnson, and he's made the most of his opportunity. January 8th versus the Pistons, 10 points, a rebound, 3 assists, a steal, 2 threes, 30% from the field. January 10th at Denver, 22 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, a steal, a block, 4 threes, 38% from the field. Then January 12th at the Jazz, 8 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes, 33% from the field. So he's playing good basketball. He's scoring pretty well. Just field goal percentage is going to not be great for Keon Johnson. And obviously not a great assister of the basketball with the guard position, but scoring, rebounding pretty decent, and stealing is what he could bring fantasy owners, and hitting the 3-ball. So I think he can help owners this week. And like I said, with this net team going anywhere, he's going to get every opportunity to play major minutes. Out there in 81% of fantasy leagues, and the final guard I look to, Edson Wallace of the OKC Thunder. So Cason Wallace, he's been a nice piece off the bench this season for this Thunder team, and he's still available in tons of leagues at 87% on the year. 7.1 points a game, 3.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 1.7 steals, a 3, and 43% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's been running hot, 9.6 points a game, 2.4 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 2 steals, 1.3 threes, and 49% from the field. So Cason Wallace, he's scoring the basketball at a decent rate for this Thunder team. This Thunder team, one of the best, if not the best team in the league, in my opinion, obviously. And he's going out there and making the most of his opportunity, coming off the bench and playing major minutes right now, 30 minutes a game for this OKC Thunder team. January 8th at the Cavs, 15 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 3 threes, 75% from the field. January 10th at the Knicks, 6 points, 2 boards, an assist, 2 steals, a block, a 3, 28% from the field. And January 12th at the Wizards, a big game, 14 points, 2 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 threes, 75% from the field. So a little bit of everything he's getting on the stat sheet is Cason Wallace. And like I said, this OKC Thunder team, in my opinion, is most likely the best team in the league, even though I know the Cleveland Cavaliers beat them a few games ago. But they got a great starting 5. SGA, possibly the MVP this season. And Cason Wallace and these other guys like Isaiah Joe coming off the bench, and the other Jalen Williams, they're going out there, they're making plays and putting up numbers. And right now, Cason Wallace has been a good ad off the wire this week. So that's a few guards I look to add for Week 12 of the fantasy basketball season.